Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to the fourth quarterfinal contest for the Southeast Zone.
Is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. App on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com HomeSweetHomeBroadcasters.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home Sweet Home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home Sweet Home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to the fourth quarterfinal contest of the Southeast Zone Tertiary Business Science Challenge 2024. Now, this is a hot one. It is a very cagey one between two very distinguished institutions. Now, one of those two will qualify to join the Central University, the University of Ghana, and the Pentecost University at the semi-final stage for the Zonal Championships. This promises to be exciting and cagey. Now, this is a Tertiary Business Science Challenge brought to us by Graphic Business in partnership with the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana and the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC. The GTEC is a regulator of the tertiary education space in Ghana. ICAG is a regulator of the accountancy profession in the country, whilst Graphic Business is your most authoritative newspaper in business. These three institutions have partnered to bring us this very interesting competition. Our proud sponsors are MTN Ghana, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Glycolife, CompuGhana, and the Ghana National Association of Teachers. Our media partners are TV3, Daily Graphic, and Graphic Online. The program is streaming live on Facebook, Daily Graphic Ghana, and on YouTube, Graphic GH. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome once again. Now, this one, like I indicated, promises to be good. Arguably, this is the most anticipated contest for the quarterfinal round. Yes, it is because it involves two very great institutions. It pitches two very big institutions against one another, the Ghana Communication Technology University and the University of Professional Studies, Accra. There can be only one winner to progress to the semi-final stage, as well as to qualify automatically to the national championships. Ladies and gentlemen, that winner may either be GCTU or UPSA. Contestants from both institutions, please walk to me upstage. UPSA to my right, GCTU to my left. You are welcome, gentlemen and ladies. Speak into the microphone.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. UPSA, you are welcome. Your microphone should be on. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So I want you to introduce yourselves, beginning from UPSA.
So my name is Inusa Yusuf Salman Faris, BSc Accounting.
My name is Denuchi Kwabna Kekeli, BSc Business Administration.
Banking and Finance, level 400.
Your name again?
Emanuela Eyakumisen.
Okay. You're welcome. Who do we have from GCTU?
My name is Nakute for level 400 accounting.
David Lamte Jr., level 400, Banking and Finance.
Abigail Tego, level 400, accounting with computing.
You're welcome once again.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, UPSA, this will be your first contest for this year's competition. How has the preparation been?
So basically today we came in with the principle, that is the JIT principle, that is the just-in-time principle. We deliver when it is necessary for us to deliver. So since it's necessary for us to deliver, we'll deliver.
What should we expect from you this year? Last year it did not go as planned. From your perspective, what should we expect differently from UPSA this year?
Let's just wait and see, please.
Let's
just wait and see, please.
We should wait and see. Oh, okay. I'm here to wait. I'll see at the end. Now, GCTU, in your first contest, you defeated your opponent at the last contest. Okay, that is a first round, the first stage. Now, how has the preparation been? Because this is a different ball game altogether. How have you prepared differently to face off with UPSA?
It is just simple. Win-win, there is no competition.
What should your teaming supporters expect from you today, GCTU?
Okay, so we want to tell them that we've corrected our mistakes we did in the last contest. So this contest is a simple game. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, both schools are poised. They've all set their sights on a victory. Yes, this means there's going to be a lot of fireworks. It means also that there will be some academic violence. But you know my name, right? My name is Al Hassan Yusuf Traule, and I love academic violence. Let the violence begin. Now, the contest is going to be organized in 5 rounds. Round 1 is on theory. It is going to test your understanding of basic principles and concepts in business. Round 2 will involve calculations. Round 3 is a business case of the day, where both schools will be presented with a common problem. They are supposed to work as a team and come up with one solution. The 4th round is divided into 2 segments. We have the graphic business segment as well as the true or false segment. The 5th and final round will be the riddles. Please, are we okay? UPS, are we okay? GCT, are you okay?
Yes, please.
All right, so let's do battle. Let's go straight into round 1. Ladies and gentlemen, round 1 will involve theory, where we will test the understanding of basic principles and concepts in business. Each school will have the opportunity of answering 5 major questions. If you get your major question correct, that is 3 points. If it's a bonus question and you get it correct, it's 1 point. You have 10 seconds within which to give an answer for a major question. If it's a bonus, you have just 5 seconds. 2 attempts only at a major question unless otherwise indicated. Where it is a bonus, you have just 1 attempt. Questions can come from any of the business areas. We begin with the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA. All right, so let's do this. UPSA. Which motion is used to bring the attention of the assembly or a meeting a perceived violation of its rules or procedures? Which motion is used to bring to the attention of the assembly a perceived violation of its rules or procedures during a meeting? You've been bailed out. Bonus for GCTU.
Incidental motion.
No, please. It is called the point of order. Point of order. Your major question, GCTU. Motions that propose alternative actions or approaches to handling businesses are known as what? Motions that propose alternative actions or approaches to handle a particular business are known as
Alternative motion.
I won't take that. You have one other chance.
Secondary motion.
Secondary or subsidiary is correct. Your major question, UPSA. Let's do some accounting. UPSA. Explain the substance over form principle in accounting. Explain substance over form principle.
So this is basically the principle which says that items are recorded in their economic position and not their legal form.
That is correct. GCTU. Explain the full disclosure principle of accounting. Explain the full disclosure principle of accounting.
The full disclosure principle states that all the elements of the financial statement must be fully disclosed in the financial year without leaving out any aspect of it.
I'll accept that. For our next set of questions, we are beginning with GCTU. GCTU. Now, what are the three components of Room's expectancy theory? What are the three key components of Room's expectancy theory?
We have expectancy, we have instrumentality, and then variancy.
That is correct. UPSC. What are the three needs identified in McClelland's theory of needs? What are the three needs identified in McClelland's theory of needs?
So one we have a affiliation of power. And needs of affiliation. Needs of power and needs of affiliation.
Repeat your answer. This time be consistent with what you want to say.
Needs of power and then needs of affiliation.
Okay, 2 out of 3. So there are 3 needs. You mentioned 2 out of the 3. Needs of power, needs for affiliation, needs for achievement is the third one that you couldn't mention. Next set of questions, still beginning with GCTU. GCTU. Now, when a company targets a broad market with a single marketing strategy, treating the entire market as one homogeneous group, this is called, when a company targets a broad market with a single marketing strategy, treating the entire market as one homogeneous group, this is called
Monopoly.
No, that is not correct. You have one other chance.
Cost focus.
No, please. It is not correct. Bonus for UPSA. It is called undifferentiated market or mass market. Now your major question, UPSA. When a company focuses its marketing efforts on a very specific group and creates a highly specialized product for that group, this is known as, when a company focuses its marketing effort on a very specific group of the market and creates highly specialized product for that group, this is known as
the target market.
That is correct. Target market or niche market is the correct answer. For our last set of questions, we begin with the UPSA. UPSA, last set of questions. Now, what statistical measure assesses the strength and direction of a linear relationship between two continuous variables? What statistical measure assesses the strength and direction of a linear relationship between two continuous variables?
The correlation.
No, I want you to be specific.
Linear correlation.
I won't take that. Bonus available.
Pearson correlation.
That is correct. Pearson correlation coefficient is correct. Now your major question, GCTU. What statistical measure is used to quantify the relationship between two ranked variables and is suitable for nonlinear association? What statistical measure is used to quantify the relationship between two ranked variables and is suitable for nonlinear associations?
Spearman rank.
That is correct. And on that note, we come to the end of round 1. Please give it up for them. The round 1 was intense and straight to the point. UPS, how do you assess your performance in the first round?
Not as we expected, but let's wait and see. Let's still wait and see, please.
We are still adopting a wait and see approach. GCT, how do you assess the first round?
It's work in progress. We are still working.
They are also a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. For me, the violence is still brewing. I want more. At the end of round 1, the scores. At the end of round 1, the University of Professional Studies Accra had 8 points. The Ghana Communication Technology University had 13 points. We go straight into round 2. This round will involve calculations. You are free to use your calculators. Each of you have the opportunity of answering 5 major questions. You have 30 seconds within which to give an answer for a major question. If it's a bonus, you have just 5 seconds. 2 attempts only at a major question, 1 attempt at a bonus. We are beginning this round from the Ghana Communication Technology University, GCTU. GCTU. Emmanuel Amamu operates a production facility with a labor efficiency rate of 80%. In April, the standard direct labor hours for producing 1,000 units were 600 hours. Calculate the actual and standard direct labor hours required if 1,200 units were produced in April. I take it again. Emmanuel Amamu operates a production facility with a labor efficiency rate of 80%. In April, the standard direct labor hours for producing 1,000 units were 600 hours. Calculate the actual and standard direct labor hours required if 1,200 units were produced in April. You've been bailed out. Bonus for UPSC.
So we have actual hours of 720 hours.
No, I won't take that. I won't take that for a bonus. The question was in 2 parts. Yes, the 720 hours is correct, but the question was in 2 parts. For a bonus, I can't accept that. I hope you get it. You are supposed to give me 2 values. Now, so it's 720 hours for the standard hours. The actual hours was 576. Now your major question, UPSC. Hussein Zakari has a standard labor efficiency rate of 85%. In May, the standard direct labor hours for producing 800 units were 400 hours. Calculate the actual and standard direct labor hours required if 1,000 units were produced in May. Hussein Zakari has a standard labor efficiency rate of 85%. In May, The standard direct labor hours for producing 800 units were 400 hours. Calculate the actual and standard direct labor hours required if 1,000 units were produced in May.
So we have the standard hours of 500 hours, and then we have the actual hours to be 40 hours.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
2 out of 3. Standard hours of 500 is correct. Actual hours is 425 hours. And next set of questions, still beginning with GCTU. GCTU. In a perfectly competitive market, a firm has a marginal cost function, MC, equal 20 plus 2 kil, where kil is the quantity produced. If the market price is 30 cedis, determine the profit maximizing output level. I take it again. In a perfectly competitive market, a firm has a marginal cost function MC equal 20 plus 2 kil, where kil is the quantity produced. If the market price is P equals 25 cedis, no. If the market price is P equals 30, determine the profit maximizing output level. The price is 30. Determine the profit maximizing output level.
$30.
No, please. You've been bowed out. Bonus for UPSA.
Q equals to 5 units.
5 is correct. Now your major question, UPSA. In a perfectly competitive market, a firm has a marginal cost function MC equal 10 plus 3 kil, where kil is the quantity produced. If the market price is P equals 25, determine the profit maximizing output level. In a perfectly competitive market, a firm has a marginal cost function MC equals 10 plus 3 kil, where kil is the quantity produced. If the market price P is 25 cedis, determine the profit maximizing output level.
Equals to 5 units.
5 is correct. So at the profit maximizing level, P equals marginal cost. So you just equate them and then you get the kil that we are looking for. For our next set of questions, we are beginning from UPSA. Our next set of questions, we begin from UPSA. UPSA. Now, from the following information of CompuGhana, calculate the stock turnover rate. Sales, 60,000. Gross profit, 25,000. Net profit, 12,000. Opening stock, 3,000. And the closing stock is 5,000. I take it again. From the following information of CompuGhana, calculate the stock turnover rate. Sales is 60,000. Gross profit is 25,000. Net profit is 12,000. Opening stock 3,000. The closing stock is 5,000. Determine the stock turnover rate.
have the stock turnover of 0.114.
No. You've been bailed out. Bonus for GCTU.
Stock turnover rate of 8.75.
That is correct. 8.75 is correct. Now your major question, GCTU. Still with the same preamble, you have to calculate the stock turnover rate, but your variables. Sales of 150,000 cedis. Gross profit of 60,000 cedis. Net profit of 35,000 cedis. Opening stock 15,000 cedis. Closing stock 12,000 cedis. I take it again. Sales of 150,000. Gross profit 60,000. Net profit 35,000. Opening stock 15,000. The closing stock is 12,000.
6.67.
That is correct. UPSA, your major question. UPSA. Now calculate the enterprise value of PwC using the following information. Market capitalization 1 million cedis. Total debt 200,000 cedis. Cash and cash equivalent 100,000 cedis. Calculate the enterprise value of PwC using the following information. Market capitalization 1 million. Total debt 200,000. Cash and cash equivalent 100,000 cedis. UPSA.
So we have enterprise value of 900,000.
No, that is not correct. You have one other chance.
So we have 5.5.
That is not correct. Bonus for GCTU.
800,000.
No, that is also not correct. That is also not correct. Anybody from the audience? So if I give the answer now, it will give a hint to the next school. So I won't give the answer now. Yes. GCTU. Calculate the enterprise value of Glycolife with the following data. Market capitalization 800 million cedis. Total debt 200 million cedis. Cash and cash equivalent 50 million cedis. Calculate the enterprise value of Glycolife with the following data. Market capitalization 800 million. Total debt 200 million. And the cash and cash equivalent 50 million.
850 million.
No, you have one other chance.
1 billion.
That is also not correct. Bonus for UPSA. UPSA bonus. The answer is 950 million. 950 million. It is simply, the formula is simply the market capitalization plus your total debt minus your cash. That's simple. Last set of questions beginning from GCTU. GCTU end the round starting with you. The objective function of a minimization linear programming problem is 300x plus 450y, and the coordinates of the corner points of the feasible region are 0, 20, 10, 30, and 40, 0. What is the optimal value of the objective function? I take it again. The objective function for a minimization linear programming problem is 300x plus 450y, and the coordinates of the corner point of the feasible region are 0, 20, 10, 30, 40, 0. What is the optimal value of the objective function?
1030.
No.
020.
No. You've exhausted your chances. Bonus for UPSA.
So 10:30.
I won't accept that. I'm not going to explain why. I won't give the answer to give any clue for now. Now your major question, UPSC. The objective function for a maximization linear programming problem is 300x plus 450y, and the coordinates of the corner point of the feasible region are 2035, 1540, 2025. What is the optimal value of the objective function? I take it again. The objective function for a maximization linear programming problem is 300x plus 450y, and the coordinates of the corner point of the feasible region are 2035, 1540, and 2025. What is the optimal value of the objective function?
$22,500.
That is correct. So you now know why I rejected your answer. You now know why I rejected the earlier answer. Do you know why I rejected the answer? The question was to give me the value, not the coordinates. Thank you very much. On that note, we come to the end of round. The contest is between UPSC and GCTU. A place at the zonal semi-final is at stake, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Nowhere cool. Do we have our scores for round 2? If we do, let's have the scores, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 2. Ghana Communication Technology University had 4 points. University of Professional Studies Accra had 9 points. So we'll go for a very quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the round 3. Are you okay? You're fine now. Are you okay? It's okay. Mon nom, monsieur. Mon nom, monsieur. Respect yourself. Yeah. We are going. Ready? Ready? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, I thought. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back from the quick commercial break. This is still the contest between UPSA and GCTU. This is the Southeast Zone. A place at the zonal semi-final is at stake. The winner will automatically qualify to that stage. We have done 2 rounds. We have 4 more rounds to go. We are going into round 3. Round 3 is the business case of the day. Now in this round, both schools will be presented with a common problem. They are supposed to work as a team and come up with one solution. This will be compared with what we have as consultants and marks awarded out of 10. They will have 10 minutes within which to work out their solutions. Please, if you are ready, kindly pick up your problem. It is before you. It is a problem on taxation, capital gains tax. So let's read the problem together. Fortune acquired shares in Obolo Company Limited, a manufacturing company situated in Isawem, and the following are the transactions in Obolo Company. He acquired 100,000 ordinary shares for 115,600 cedis on 14th March 2020. He acquired another 220,000 shares on 26th November 2020 at a price of 1.2 cedis per share. On 24th December 2020, he sold 235,000 shares for 305,000 cedis 500, which attracted a sales commission of 1.5% of the sales value to the brokerage firm. Your question is for you to compute the capital gains tax that is payable. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our business case of the day. You have 10 minutes. You may start work now. Please stop work. Can- Stop work, GCTU. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So the two schools were given a problem, something on taxation, capital gains tax. They were to work together as a team, but this capital gains tax was on shares. Okay. Once you purchase shares and you dispose them off and you get a gain on the sales transaction, you are supposed to pay a capital gains tax. Essentially, this question was about fortune, and then there were some share transactions, and they were supposed to compute the capital gains that was expected. Now let's look at how we expected them to solve the issue, the question. Now, before one can be able to decide or to determine the value or the capital gains tax, you first need to determine the cost of shares before disposal, and then the cost of the shares after the disposal, or the value of the shares that was disposed. We are told that initially they bought 100,000 shares at a cost of 115,600. So that is the first value. An additional set of shares were purchased, value or volume of 220,000. It means the value will be 264,000. So as at the time that they were disposing, the total value of shares they had was 379,600. But the total number of shares was 320,000. We are told that on 24th December, about 235,000 of these shares were disposed of. So the number of shares disposed of subtracted from the total number of shares that they had means that as at the time that they were disposing them of, the number of outstanding shares was 85,000 cedis. So that is the first stage. Now the next stage is to determine the cost, because if we want to compute the capital gains tax, it is a consideration that you received less the cost of the asset or the item that you disposed of. So we need to determine the cost of the asset realized. Now there's a formula to do that. The formula is essentially A times C over A plus B, or A over A plus B all times C, where A is a sum realized, that's the amount of money you generated from the sale. B is the value of shares remaining, and C is the cost before the disposal. In the question, the sum realized from the disposal was 305,500. The value of the shares remaining is the 85,000 shares that we had at the end of the period times the rate at which the shares were sold. That is 1.3. The cost before disposal was the total value of the shares as at the time or before it was disposed of. So therefore the cost, if we should use the formula, you have 768.75. Okay. So once we do that, we go straight ahead and compute the capital allowance. The sum that was realized was 305,500. The cost of the asset realized was at 768.75. Then there was a commission. This commission is 1.5%. So we multiply that by the value or the sum realized. That should be 4,582.5. When we add those two figures, we get the total cost and therefore the gains that were realized from the sale. So it is this gain that you tax at a rate of 15%. Now, if you're able to indicate to me the number of shares that they had at the start, you have 1 point. Number of shares that they purchased in addition, 1 point. Total value of shares at the end of the period will be also another 1 point. Then the number of shares remaining, 1. And then the value of the shares remaining will be another 1. When we come to the computation, if you're able to indicate the sum realized, you get 1 point. If you're able to compute the cost of asset realized, 1 point. The commission, 1 point. And therefore, the gains realized should be another point. And the tax will be 1 or 2 points. Yes. So that should give us 10 marks. So let's see what our schools did. The one before me is a UPSA. UPSA. Purchase consideration of 115,600, that is correct. Addition of 264,000, that is also accepted. Total of 375,600, that will also give you another point. That's all. So, yes, I don't know what they were doing after that, but they were able to compute the commission, so that is also 1 mark. Essentially, I think that is what they did. So for the effort, they get 4 out of 10. GCTU. Initial shares of 115,600, that is correct. Additional shares of 264,000, that is correct. Total cost of 379,600, that is correct. Yes. So they were able to provide a sales figure of 305,500. That is correct. But of course, you attempted calculating the cost of shares. Why did you cancel it? So you computed the cost of shares, but you cancelled it. And unfortunately, I can't take a cancelled work. But
Sir,
it's cancelled.
sir, please. We had 85,000.
Is that what?
We had 85,000.
You had 85,000.
No, we had 85,000 down there.
Where is 85,000? I can't see 85,000. Please, for their effort, they also get 4 out of 10. All right. So, are we making any substitutions? Substitutions, please go ahead. Both schools. Are you making a substitution? Yeah, okay. All right. So at the end of round 3, the scores are as follows. UPSA had 4 points, GCTU had 4 points. Please give it up to them. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Justice Kofiti Pabo, level 400 management.
You are welcome, sir. We are going into round 4A. This is the graphic business segment. Now in this round, I'm going to ask you questions from some stories that appeared in the graphic business newspaper. For the purpose of this contest, we are looking at stories that appeared the 23rd and 30th July, as well as the 6th August editions of the newspaper. Please, are we ready? Each of you have the opportunity of answering 5 major questions. Your major question answered correctly is 3 points. If it's a bonus question, you have 1 point. 10 seconds within which to give an answer for a major question. 5 seconds for a bonus question. Please, are we ready? Next round, we are beginning from UPSA. 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 Are we okay? Okay. So let's do something about the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Let's do this. Okay. So UPSA. Now, your question. There were 2 main power sources or sources of power for the athletes' villages at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. What are these 2 main sources of power? What are the main sources of power for athletes' village at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games? UPSA. You haven't bailed out. Bonus for GCTU.
We have solar and wind.
Solar and what?
Solar and wind.
No. What I'm looking for is solar and geothermal. Geothermal power. Now your major question, GCTU. GCTU. Now, which 2 materials were used in constructing the beds of the athletes' village for the 2024 Olympic Games? Which materials were used in constructing the beds for the athletes at the athletes' village for the 2024 Olympic Games?
We have the plastic and the recycle plastic and the recycle products.
Do you have a bonus for me? Okay. No, I'm not going to accept that. So we have reinforced cardboard and recycled fishing nets. Next set of questions. Next set of questions. UPSA. Let me make this simple. We are still on the Olympic Games. What is a nickname for Paris? Paris. What is their nickname? Belled out. GCTU.
The City of Light.
The City of Light is correct. Now GCTU. GCTU. What is the name of the strategy being adopted for the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games?
No build strategy.
That is correct. That is correct. The no build strategy is correct. Next set of questions, we are beginning from GCTU this time. GCTU, next set of questions, we are starting from you. According to the governor of the Bank of Ghana, recent price developments suggest a resumption of the disinflation process. What was the headline inflation for May 2024? According to the governor of the Bank of Ghana, recent price developments suggest a resumption of the disinflation process. What was the headline inflation for May 2024? Bonus for UPSA. %23.1% is what I'm. Now your major question, UPSA. According to the same governor of the Bank of Ghana, with the same preamble, what was the headline inflation for April 2024? What was the headline inflation for April 2024? UPSA.
23%.
No, you have one last chance.
Okay, so we have the 25%.
That is correct. %25 worked. Was it Lotto? All right. Next set of questions. Next set of questions. Let's have a common preamble. Please take note. Common preamble. We are beginning with GCTU anyway. Now, the manager of client relations for Anglophone West Africa at Afrexim Bank, Wisdom Teria, has underscored the urgent need for private sector engagement to realize the full potential of the African Continental Free Trade Area. According to him, the World Bank has made certain projections to be met following the successful implementation of the AFTA by 2035. Your duty is to identify any three of these projections that have been made by the World Bank to be achieved by the continent post 2035. I take it again. According to the client relations manager for Anglophone West Africa at Afrexim Bank, the World Bank has made certain projections that AFTA should achieve by 2035. Your duty is to tell me three of those projections each, beginning from GCTU.
We have economic stability, financial support for the various local economies, which include the SMEs, Yeah.
Must you lie? That is not correct. Now your opportunity.
So the projections are, they said there will be, they are expecting the income or the revenue to increase by 450, and then export will increase by 560, and then the unskilled labor will be 10.3%.
That is correct. That is correct. Our last set of questions for this round. Last set of questions. We are beginning with UPSA. UPSA. What is the title of the annual insurance fair organized by Graphic Communications Group? What is the title of the annual insurance fair organized by Graphic Communications Group?
Insurance fair.
Insurance fair is correct. Yes. Now yours. Yours is also simple. Tell me the theme for this year's insurance fair. The theme for this year's insurance fair.
Improving financial inclusion in Ghana. Improving financial inclusion in Ghana. A way of including the insurance.
Do you have a bonus?
So promoting inclusivity and
Have you given up?
promoting inclusivity and then participation.
For a bonus, I can't accept that. But he was very, very close. Because the answer is promoting inclusivity and accessibility. For a bonus, I can't accept it. And that is the end of round 4A. That is the end of round 4A. We have 2 more rounds to go. We have the true or false segment as well as the riddle segment. So do we have the scores for round 4A? Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 4A, Ghana Communication Technology University had 4 points. UPSA had 9 points. Please show some love. We are going into round 4B. Now round 4B is a true or false segment. What?
The score is 7, not 9. They answered 2 correct and 1 bonus. They answered 1 of our bonus with 2 main questions, not 3 main questions. So it's 7.
Okay, so UPSA answered 25%. They answered the after projections 3. They also answered the insurance fair 3. So they answered three major questions. Is that correct? That is correct, right? Yes. They answered three main questions. You. So, please. The first question was on the Olympic Games. None of you had it correct. The next question was on the Olympic Games. They were supposed to tell me the nickname for Paris. They could not answer. You got a bonus of 1, City of Lights, and you answered your no build question correct. That is 4 points. The next question was according to the governor, the inflation. Your answer you couldn't answer. They also got a bonus wrong, 23.1, but they answered yes as 25%. The next set of questions was for you to tell me the after projections. Okay. You could not answer any of them. They gave 3, so that was correct. The last set of questions was when I asked them about the insurance, the name of the fair, and they got it correct. You could not answer. They attempted the bonus, but they lost. So the marks is correct. Okay? All right. So let's go to round 4B. Round 4B. The true or false segment. In this round, I'm going to read out some statement to you. You have to tell me if the statement is true or false. If you get it correct, 2 points. If you get it wrong, -1. You can decide not to answer, in which case the other school may take it up if they so wish under the same conditions. Each of you have the opportunity of answering 5 major questions. 10 seconds to give me an answer. Please, are you ready? UPSA. Are you ready, GCTU? Yeah. We are beginning this round from GCTU. GCTU. Errors affecting previous year's income statements require retrospective restatement of the comparative figures. True or false? Errors affecting previous year's income statements require retrospective restatement of the comparative figures. True or false?
False.
No, please. UPSC. A discovered error in inventory valuation from a prior year does not impact the current year's financial statement. True or false? A discovered error in inventory valuation from a prior year does not impact the current year's financial statement. True or false?
False.
False is correct. Please speak into the microphone. UPSC, GCTU. GCTU. Cognitive diversity can lead to more effective decision-making processes within organizations. True or false? Cognitive diversity can lead to more effective decision-making processes within organizations. True or false?
It's true.
That is correct. UPSA. Introverted individuals are generally more effective in leadership roles compared to extroverts. True or false? Introverted individuals are generally more effective in leadership roles compared to extroverts. True or false?
False.
That is correct. We are starting the next set from UPSA. UPSA. Sales promotions should be used as a primary strategy for building long-term brand loyalty and customer relationships. True or false? Sales promotions should be used as a primary strategy for building long-term brand loyalty and customer relationships. True or false?
True.
No, please. GCTU. Trade promotions are aimed at consumers, while consumer promotions are targeted at retailers and distributors. True or false? Trade promotions are aimed at consumers, while consumer promotions are targeted at retailers and distributors. True or false?
False.
That is correct. UPSA. The probability of the intersection of two mutually exclusive events is always zero. True or false? The probability of the intersection of two mutually exclusive events is always zero. True or false?
False.
No, please. GCTU. The probability of rolling a number less than 0 on a first six-sided die is 0. True or false? The probability of rolling a number less than 0 on a first six-sided die is 0. True or false?
False.
So that is not correct. Our last set of questions. Obviously, there cannot be a number less than 0 on a six-sided die. So the probability is 0. Now your major, the next, for our last set, we will begin with GCTU. In logistics management, the primary focus is on minimizing transportation costs, even if it leads to increased inventory holding costs. True or false? In logistics management, the primary focus is on minimizing transportation costs, even if it leads to increased
True.
Oh. It is not true. And now to you, UPSA. Logistics management does not involve the use of routing and scheduling software to optimize delivery routes and minimize transit times. True or false? Logistics management does not involve the use of routing or routing and scheduling software to optimize the delivery routes and minimize transit times. True or false?
False.
False is correct. So on that note, we come to the end of round 4B. We have one more round to go. That is a riddle segment. One more round to go, ladies and gentlemen. We wait for the scores for the round 4B. But before then, UPSA, how do you assess your performance so far with the final round to go?
Even though what we anticipated is not what we are doing here, but let's just wait and see.
GCTU, we are going into the final round. How do you assess your performance so far?
It's not over for us.
It is certainly not over because we have one more round at the end of round 4B, the scores. At the end of round 4B, GCTU had 1 point, UPSA had 4 points. Please, let's show some love. Let's show some love. We are going into the final round. Riddles. In this round, I'm going to give both schools a set of clues. They are just supposed to tell me who or what I am referring to. Now, if they get it correct, depending on the clue at which they give an answer, they may get 5 points, 4 points, or even 3 points. If you get the answer correct on the first clue, you have 5 points. If you get it correct on the second clue, it is 4 points. Answering on any other clue thereafter is 3 points. Please, you have 10 seconds within which to give an answer if you ring a bell. If you give a wrong answer, you can no longer partake in that particular riddle. And where there are further clues, I'll read them to the hearing of the other school. Please let me hear your bell, UPSC. GCTU. All right, there'll be 3 riddles in all. Let's start. Riddle number 1. Riddle number 1. I am a key concept in the conduct of audits. 2. I am fundamental to the audit process because auditors cannot and do not attempt to check all transactions. 3. In the audit process, I occur in 3 forms: planned risk, extracellular post, and estimated risk. 4. I am a function of material misstatement and detection risk, although I am usually grouped into 3: inherent, control, and detection. GCTU.
Risk assessment.
Certainly not correct. Bonus for you. No, UPSA, you also wrong.
The overall audit risk.
Audit risk is correct. Audit risk is correct. They answered on the 4th clue, and that is 3 points. 3 points. Riddle number 2. Riddle number 2. I am a budgeting technique used by companies, but this type of budgeting can be used by individuals and families. Peter Fire, an accountant and consultant, is credited with developing me in the 1970s. My aim is to optimize resource allocation by ensuring funds are allocated to activities that align with strategic objectives and generate the highest value. 4. I can help lower costs by avoiding blanket increases or decreases to a prior period's budget. I am, however, a time-consuming process that takes much longer than traditional cost-based budgets. 5. I am a budgeting technique in which all expenses must be justified for a new period. GCTU.
Zero-based budget.
They answered correctly on the last clue because that answer is correct. Zero-based budgeting is correct. Okay, so let's do this. Something on management for the last riddle. All right, so let's go. I am one of the 5 stages of group development as identified by Bruce Tuckman in the 1960s. 2. During this stage of team development, team members are usually excited to be part of the team and eager about the work ahead. Yes, GCTU.
Forming.
Forming is correct. Of course. We spoke about the work ahead, so certainly it can only be the forming stage. And on that note, we come to the end of the contest. But please, they answered on the second clue, and that is 4 points. 4 points. So we await the final scores, but it has been an interesting contest between GCTU and UPSA. So ladies and gentlemen, our scores for round 5. Our scores for round 5. UPSA had 3 points, GCTU had 7 points. All right, so we wait for the final scores. But before the final scores, your assessment of the whole contest, GCTU.
We know those who followed us here are disappointed, but we are played. I'm standing on the behalf of my contestants and apologizing to my people. We'll work better and come better next time. Thank you.
UPSC, how do you assess the whole contest?
What basically what we did is not even enough. It's not even enough because we are not even expecting a competition like this, because our main target is like the Legon and
please speak into the microphone, we can't hear you.
But since they gave us a tough competition, that really means that we have to go back and then prepare very, very well.
Now, what will you make of your opponents? What will you tell your opponents?
They had a very, very excellent performance. Excellent.
GCTU, what will you say to your opponent, GCTU?
Okay, we want to firstly congratulate them and tell them that yes, if they want to do better, they should work better. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the final results. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Like I said, it was going to be intense, it was going to be fierce. It turned out to be just that. Now, the contest between the Ghana Communication Technology University and the University of Professional Studies Accra has come to an end, with the following as the final scores. Ghana Communication Technology University had 33 points. University of Professional Studies Accra had 37 points. Now, with this course, I'm glad to announce to the UPSC that they have qualified to the semi-final stage of the Zonal Championship. Then again, by this course, they also qualify automatically as one of the reps to to represent the Southeast Zone at the National Championship. Congratulations, UPSA. Indeed, this is an improvement on what they did last year, because last year they could not make it to the National Championship. So congratulations to you, UPSA. GCTU, thank you so much. GCTU, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. It was a very tough contest. Unfortunately, the University of Professional Studies won on the day. So it's been great having you here. But we'll see whether your scores will be enough to push you as one of the refs to the National Championship. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you some other time. Thank you very much, GCTU. All right, so ladies and please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure having you all around here for the fourth quarterfinal contest. 4 schools have qualified to the semi-final stage. We have the Central University, we have the University of Ghana, and then we have the Pentecost University. Right now, the University of Professional Studies Accra has also qualified to join those 3 institutions. So we have 4 out of 5. The next quarterfinal contest will be between Lawe University College and the Valley View University. So thank you so much for being part of this contest. On behalf of Graphic Business, ICAG and GTech, on behalf of TV3, Daily Graphic and Graphic Online, on behalf of my sponsors MTN, PwC, Compi Ghana, Glycolife, and the Ghana National Association of Teachers, I thank you so much for being part of this contest. I'll see you in the next contest between Lawe University College and Valley View University. My name is Al Hassan Yusuf Traole, and I love academic violence. Thank you so much.
Source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home.